Oh, I should do a marker, shouldn't I? I have not played this game in over a week, I think. God alive. Yeah, this was me first trying the demo. This was me playing the game. It was 6-4 when I last played this. Jesus. It's been a while. I don't remember anything. Thank you, I know an orphanage need. I'll take care of the rest. So we just contributed some monies towards the Camp of the Romani people. And we are a young man. Every time I contribute money, by the way, to this Romani camp, my outfit gets better. I thought that was interesting. And as does the Comte de Saint-Germain. His outfit also improves every time you speak. I don't think our friend over here, his name I forgot, hold on, give me a second. I think it's Irene. Irenez? Ireneo. Who it is. Sorry, I will not show you how the trick is done. Our pal here, Ireneo, does not get improved outfit. Oh, your first language is French, but you find the baguette fromage stuff very funny for some reason. I for some folks, it's a very tender, it's a very like annoying thing, so I try not to, you know, lean into the annoying stuff. But old blood is dense and black. Some cool poop facts from Solitary Jordan here, coming at you hot and fast. If you poop red, it's no big deal. It's probably at the surface or near to it. If you're pooping black, something is unfortunate. Something unfortunate is going on inside your butt zone. Good to know. I don't know if I've ever experienced any of that before. Wouldn't that be so wild if I was like, oh, that's what that means? So. Oh, gotcha. You had a breathing tube put in when you had a lower hernia. We were just talking about hernias earlier today, Ziff. Like 5 or 6. It's calmed this, blah, blah, blah. How about that? So you thought at the time that blood was black because you were spitting it up and you knew it was supposed to be blood. And then when you got a cut, you're like, oh my god, it's different. This can't be blood. If your poop looks like tar and smells like death, go to a doctor ASAP. That's a good idea. They were looking for blood in you when you're in the ER. They were looking very, very hard for blood, I'm sure. Is that what that guy was talking about from Bloodborne? Oh no, Amy, having some pudding. I'm so sorry. Anyway, this is Card Shark. This is a fun game about cheating at cards. We are in 18th century France. We are a young mute man. We can only gesture to people. The only person we can talk to is when we die. We can occasionally communicate with our skeletal friend. It's weird, but we can talk to skeletons. When we last left off, we took a ship over to the bandits' den and played cards with a general there. Let's find out some more on this. So we returned to oh, sorry. Theodore was like some sort of general or something. He is some sort of mid-ranking general in France. And he set himself up as a king here on this little island. Well, he said that if we won, he would tell us a story about Louis XVI. But we won, and then he tried to kill us instead. Oops. It did not go so well. We had to sword duel with him. I don't know what to do with swords. I'm just a young man who used to work at an inn until my innkeeper got shot. What else? I guess we're heading to the baths. I don't really know what we're doing. I should find out. We checked in on an artist who had painted a young woman who I think is the sister. Oh, there it is. There was a sister of this one gal that dated the king, and the king got us secretly married. That's what we're on about. We're trying to find out about this, like, 12 bottles of milk incident. We don't know what that is, but it's some hot gossip about the King of France. So, The artist painted this woman who was a frequenter of the court of Louis the 14th or 16th, who even cares, who looks like this gal Deborah. So I think we're going to go talk to this gal Deborah and be like, are you the sister of this person or are you this person? Who are you? Because we've already run into one person who was disguised as another. Our friend Ireneo Funes likes to dress up as a gal sometimes. The Duchess or whatever. I don't remember who she was, but she was some sort of high-ranking person, but might have just been our friend in disguise. I don't know. I don't know if he's always been that woman in disguise or if it was just that one time, but either way, he's a funny lad. Yeah, we discovered that the person Ireneo Funes was the Baroness Beauregard or whatever. Wild. So he has a cool life, or she has a cool life. They have a cool life doing cool things, you know? Being a rich lady by day and hanging out in the Cascro camp by night. Have a good stream. Enjoy your Maple Story stuff. I had no idea they had a new event, Ziff. Huh. Well, let's head off to the hospice where Deborah might be. Deborah might know a little bit more about the king. So, Arametes, who I think was the old man who died. He didn't just die. He turned his sword on himself and ended things because he was an elderly gentleman who didn't want to give up his secrets. Arametes was present when Sophie Daubeny disappeared. I've never suspected a man so stiff of limb could be so sneaky. Don't even get me started on his niece, Deborah. So Sophie Daubeny was the gal who was involved with the King of France. She looks just like Deborah, Arametes' niece. Can you believe we let Sophie's very own sister slip under our nose? You're legit concerned for a main character. It just seems like a lot. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, Pastel Witch. It's a lot of political intrigue. I thought we were just going to travel around France and, like, cheat a few rich people out of their money. Turns out we're, like, there's a general who wants to kill us and blame us for the murder of an innkeeper. There's that dude on the island who threatened to kill us too. Like, everywhere we go, somewhere I have died several times in a card battle. Let's find out about Deborah Churchill. Of course, Deborah isn't really related to the old musketeer, so she's not really related to Arametes. And I doubt she empties the old fool's bedpan out of the goodness of her heart. So what is she doing? Sophie must be the linking factor here. Anything else? What about Sophie? Clement Bell revealed that Clement Bell was the painter, by the way. Sophie was the secret wife of Louis the 15th. Okay, I was off. I thought it was the 14th and 16th. I can't remember. Oh, okay. They remastered 20 old classes, updated them to make them feel better to play as them, and make them more up to the new other classes. You're hyped because your main is one of the ones that got updated. How fun. That's great. That's cool, though. I'm all for them polishing up some stuff to make the game a little bit better for new players too. She was much more than just a passing mistress. We need to learn what happened to Sophie Daubeny. It's a long way to Bergerac. Let me teach you a new strategy while we travel. Oh god. I don't remember anything about how to cheat at cards anymore. I wish one of these days we would just play poker, to be honest. Deborah must suspect that we're cheats, so you'll need to be extra subtle if we're to pull this off. You saw her play. What did you notice? She's precise. Yes, but did you know she only cared about the cut? It's crucial that we conclude with a neat cut deck. After, of course, you've used the top drag to stack me some aces and performed a simple shuffle. All trifles, really, but when combined, they're extremely effective. We'll begin with a new technique, the baby shuffle. Okay, that sounds cute. For the sake of time, let's pretend you've just ran a top drag and stacked some aces. So, Sophie would be dealt a card, I would be dealt a card, he would be dealt that ace. Then Sophie would be dealt a card. Oh, I'm sorry, not Sophie, Deborah. Deborah would be dealt a card, we'd be dealt a card, and then he'd be dealt the ace. As you can see, it goes like low number, ace. Low number, ace. So, that's the top stack there. As with all false shuffles, our objective is to keep our stack safe. Begin by holding the deck face up so the stack rests next to your palm. Proceed to shuffle the cards beneath it as normal. Stop when you get near the top of the deck. You don't want to go disturbing your stack. Okay, so just about 3 times. That should be enough. Now, instead of placing the rest of the cards at the bottom of the deck, simply place them on top in a fluid motion. Your stack is safe and no one will suspect a thing. Let's just try it one more time. So, blop, bleep, blope. And then we just sort of slam the deck on top of each other instead of continuing to... So we just sort of make a big show of it, even though the top of the deck never moved out of her hand. We were just shuffling the bottom. Interesting. Let's move on. I'd hope you wouldn't struggle with such a simple technique. Oh, God. I wonder if this is the kind of game that you should play just like all the way through in one night. I have no clue, though. You'll wrap things up with a technique you're familiar with, the false cut. Oh, God. Quarter circle forward. No. Ah! I have to do fighting game techniques now, basically. Do you remember the order? No. Stack aces, ball shuffle, cut deck. Oh, Jesus, this. Oh, God. Okay. This is rough. Oh, there was an ace. I'm so mad. You can't go back because it's super suspicious. There's an ace. Okay, so I have to start from the top. PP. I goofed up. Be so freaking gentle, I think. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh no! I goofed it. He's got to get the ace, and then 2 other cards need to follow that. I can't just go ace, ace. There it is. Okay. Okay, that. Now we just need another ace. Not that. Okay, alright. Finalize that. So, we gotta do that much quicker though. So now we need a drop, 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 finish. Oh God. There we are. Okay. You managed that convincingly. Well done. God, I hope so. The baby falls shuffle. I just love that we're calling a baby something or other. More practice, are you satisfied? I think I'm good. We can go over table decorum for the remainder of the journey. Here we are, a hospice hiding in secret. Bergerac, France. Beautiful backdrop. I love this art style. I don't know how to describe it. But I just love it. Gorgeous. Welcome back, gentlemen. I was expecting you. I'm surprised. You don't have another decrepit uncle to look after, do you? Oh, certainly. He'll be with us in a minute. Let's hope he doesn't crumble along the way. Let's play while we wait for him. We know who you are. Oh, so she really is Miss Daubeny. We want to know everything about Sophie. Or is she Deborah Daubeny? Did she change her last name due to marriage? Looks a little impressionist. But you're biased because that's your absolute favorite. It could be French impressionist. That could be it, Amy. Let's do our best. It's okay. If I fail, we'll just die. And come back. Alrighty. So we need to get an ace for my man here. Being ever so sensitive. Ace, 10, 4 is fine. Great. Okay. And now we need to do some fighting game stuff. Okay. Oh god, I keep doing it the wrong way. Okay, there we go. Hooey! Okay. Woo, cheating. Cheating. Cheating and lying and trying to get info. Why are you here? Says Deborah. For the same reason I came the first time. You know something about the 12 bottles of milk. You're Sophie's sister. We talked to Clement Bell. I don't know what you tried to accomplish here. She must know what the old musketeer was about to reveal to us. Ah, we haven't finished playing! Oh boy, here we go. Alright. Get another ace from a buddy. Ooh, I almost did that wrong. Okay. Good thing. I don't think her suspicion meter is moving right now. Okay, we're good there. We'll go down, 2, 3, finalize. And now we gotta do it. Upwards bend. Hardly any suspicion at all. Wow. Thank goodness. So, will you tell us? Or shall we force you? How are we gonna do that? We haven't finished our game. Or are you afraid of losing? This woman. Gotta drink some water. We have gotten nothing out of her so far. Not a single thing. Let's bet. I don't like adjusting the bet upwards, honestly. There's our ace. So that was lucky. It's a very quick ace, so I don't have to spend a lot of time here fumbling. Oh, there it is. Great. And he's thankfully always been in that last position. 2, 3. And then we're gonna go. There we are. I don't like betting more. It makes them more suspicious. And also, if I screw up, I don't want to lose all my dang money. Hello, Shmi. Ooh. That's enough. Tell us about Sophie. Where is she? When will you understand? She's gonna say, I'm Sophie. Oh, is that her? We have killed 2 horses on the way, but we're finally here. There's Julie Daubeny, the mom. Thank God! I don't think I could have delayed them any longer. Oh no! Oh no, are we sword fighting? Uh-oh. Oh God. Good day to you, my princess. Chevalier de Saint-Georges. He's handsome. My prince! A kiss? You are the Chevalier de Saint-Georges. This man is the most skilled sword fighter in France. Oh no. Oh no. And why is she holding that sword out like that? We're pog champing, of course. We need to run. Don't go. Face your destiny. Why did you visit the painter? Why are you inquiring out of my daughter, Sophie? You're Julie Daubeny? Sophie's mother? Where is Sophie? We need to talk to her. Sophie disappeared 20 years ago. That's why I sent Deborah here. To milk the old musketeers. To get him to reveal what happened to Sophie. Okay, I thought she was secretly going to be Sophie in disguise. But she's not. They're trying to find out where Sophie is then. Which is what I was about to achieve until he showed up and pushed him to kill himself. The blunt idiocy of men, mon amour. We learned that Sophie secretly married the king 20 years ago. I knew she was one of his favorites, but this could be the reason for her death. Julie. We need to talk to Theodore of Corsica. Oh yeah, we did that. We talked to Theodore of Corsica. He was the guy on the island who was pretending to be a king, basically. We tried, but he's an uncivilized cockroach. He'll only talk at the point of his sword. I can help you with that. Do any of you fight? Pick up the sword and show me. Jesus. Hello, I'd like to move. Hello? Oh, okay, I couldn't move. I could only press A. So the best sword fighter in France is going to teach me how to sword fight? Don't let this be QTEs. Please don't be QTEs. Look at me in the eyes. You stand the best chance of winning by matching an experienced player's sequence of attack. Are you ready? Yeah, yes. En garde! High, middle, low. Oh, high, middle, low. Oh. And they're giving me Xbox prompts. They are giving me Xbox prompts, and this is gonna kill me. Teach the boy how to attack, seeing as you put up a good fight. Gaining the upper hand is all a matter of observation. Wait until you see a window of opportunity, then strike in a way that your opponent isn't expecting. But in your excitement, don't forget to defend yourself for the rest of the round. Low, high, middle, high, low, low, high, middle, low. Oh! It must have been high. Oh my god, all the nuns are watching us fight here. Good lord. Is this like Bushido Blade? I remember like Neo had stance stuff like this too, like high, middle, and low, but you were not just flopping through it all the time. Low, middle, high, low, high, low, middle, high, low, high. You can't always be on the defense, boy. When you see an opportunity to strike, take it. Okay, so when they show a red, I'm supposed to do the opposite? Okay. High, middle, low, middle, low. High, middle, low, middle, low. Okay. So when it's red, do the opposite. Or anything but it. I thought cards were hard. This is gonna actually kill me. Oh, there were weapon movesets in Neo that would cycle with the different stances. See, I only did the demo and I was like, this is too much. I can't get this going. That's wild. Excellent. I don't believe I could... This dude's going way easy on me. There's no way I'm gonna take this dude down. It's settled then. We'll join forces for now. Georges will accompany you in Corsica. Before we leave, I'd like to check that the boy's victory wasn't a one-off. Besides, this game is as much one of stamina as skill. Okay, practice. Show me what you've got. Come, boy. I'm ready for you. Low, high, low. You've got the grace of a drunk hog. Low, high, low. Swing wider, you may hit yourself. Low, middle, low, high. Low, middle, low, high. Low, middle, low, high. That's the spirit, boy. Have at me. I want to sneeze. High, middle, low, middle, low. Okay. High, middle, low, middle, low. Excellent form, boy. I think I'm good to go. So be it. Let us depart. Hello, Anubis. Good to see you. What a terrible time to want to sneeze. The duel. I got brains and brawn, according to the achievement. Careful, mon cher. Always. Okay. So now we're actually going to go fight that guy at the bandit's den. Jeez. He was a tough customer. Bacon Dragon, how are you? We're cheating and we're fighting. It's going down. Let's face it, lad. The last time we visited His Majesty, we were woefully unprepared. But now you know how to fight. There's still a few more hours before we reach our destination. I wonder how we'll pass the time. Let me guess. I'm not sure we'll have the occasion to play cards this time. But if we do, I fully intend to bring Theodore down with panache. For that purpose, we'll use a strategy designed to give me an extremely strong hand. The following technique will call for an expert blend of subtlety and precision. We'll start with a new technique, bottom drag. You're a mix today. You have today off of work, okay. And you finished some errands, that's always good. But unfortunately, you have to do more repairs on your car when you went to get it checked, and that's going to cost a good amount. Ooh. Gotta hold off for now. You're having Father's Day weekend this weekend for the family. Okay. I'm sorry. What's going on with your car, Bacon? If I can ask. And you're putting up more shelves today, Anubis. What are you putting on these shelves? Books? Trinkets? Booze? Cut the grass today with a new mower. I gotta mow the lawn too. I have to mow the lawn and collect the annual seeds and everything. There's a lot of stuff that's like dried up now and ready to collect. There's a lot of stuff to do. I really gotta mow that lawn. It's so handy, and looking at the garden with short grass at last, it makes you feel good inside. I'm glad to hear that. I always like seeing the lawn tidy as well when it's mowed. It's really nice to just have it be a plain, pleasant line with all the other things in the garden falling on top of it. But the grass being short gives me confidence my dad won't trip on anything. This is not to be confused with Top Drag or a certain Molly house in the Covenant Garden. But that's a whole other story. Oh, is there a performing house of drag? You see, while Top Drag allows you to stack cards at the top of the deck, Bottom Drag allows you to do so at the bottom. So, ready to give it a try? Listen close. To start, scan through the deck until you find a high card. Jack, Queen, King, Ace. When you do it, in-jog it. Great. Excellent! Now find 3 more hide cards and in-jog those too. Careful though, you won't be able to scan those cards before the in-jogged ones. It would take far too long. So grab the earliest hide cards you can find. Okay. Perfect. Good work. Oh, the game is in-jogging the cards for me, thank God. It looks like they stacked the stuff for me. Now take the deck in both hands and hold it face down above the table. You're going to shuffle it by sliding packs off the top and then dropping them on top of each other. Or so it will appear. In reality, the first cards you drop won't be a section for the top, but the high cards you scanned for earlier. Because they're in-jogged, they'll be easy to find and separate with your fingers. The rest of the pack will follow. If somebody shuffled like this in front of me, I'd be so pissed off. I'd be like, give me the deck right now. I'm dealing. That's outrageous. If somebody's like, oh, let me just pick this and this and this and put the rest on top. This is great. Look at that. 4 high cards are now at the bottom of the deck. Now to ensure they all end up in my fair hands, of course. For that, I'll teach you a new fall shuffle, the Pincer Shuffle. To your opponent, it'll look like a normal shuffle, but in actuality, you'll be drawing cards from the top and the bottom of the deck at the same time. I don't know what's deadlier, us playing cards or me literally fighting a guy with a sword. Let's give it a try. First things first, go ahead and shuffle the cards. But, I know, you just spent all that time making your stack. Do it. See, your cards are safe because they're at the bottom of the pack. Now, with your hand like a pincer, drop 1 card from the top and 1 from the bottom at the same time. Usually cut the deck like that when you want to make sure somebody's paying attention. Is that so? It's inefficient and it's cheating, Dantelope. It's wild. So, Bacon, you had to take the car in for a simple oil change, have him look at the AC since you thought it just needed a charge. You offered to check and see if there's any cracks or leaks, and you accepted, and they found a leak and also had to replace the compressor. Yeah, I heard that when I was looking into buying cars last year for my mom because her car broke, I was learning about AC stuff and that like recharge does not last you any time whatsoever. That it's better just like replace the whole system or something. Yeah, AC compressors. Ugh. I hardly know anything about cars except for the stuff I learned, like, I don't know, a year ago when my mom's car broke. Poker is like 65% reading your opponents than the actual cards themselves. I don't know if I would be very good at playing poker with other people, Manny, because I just am like... I have so much fun playing it online, but I think I'd have the worst poker face. I'd be like... and I'd have like 4 aces on my hand and a king, or whatever. So they did that, and it cost around $1,100. Plus, you still have to get the torque rod fixed. They didn't have time to get both done before close, so you put off the torque till today. The problem is that Tuesday to Thursday, the AC still wasn't working. It Turns out that after they replaced the stuff, running things blew a hole in your evaporator. No, that's gonna be another 1,000. Another 1,400? That's wild. Okay. Are they on the hook for any of that? Because if their repair led to damage, is that really all your fault? You just turn the AC on. That's it. See, what I'm going to need Manny to play poker is a full face mask. I'm just going to need a digital avatar if we ever play poker. And also, you've watched me and my betting habits. I'm not good. Other than that, you just have to do shopping and pick up cake for your dad. What kind of cake did you get, at least? Cars suck. We should get back to horses. Horses, they are smellier, though, I think. Just by a bit. Alright, so we're going to pincer thing. Oh. Oh, clever. You need a card before we get... I wonder. You've come a long way, lad. See if you can figure the rest of this technique alone. Eh? You'll be fine, lad. Aside from the pincer movements, it's not dissimilar to an ineffective shuffle, so we have to jog something in. Okay. Okay, then, like... Is this it, Chief? Oh, piss. Help! Help! Oh, piss. I'm sorry, Uncle Card Dad. I goofed this one up, I'm fierce. Nope. Yeah. Well, why didn't you just tell me? Explain it. He was like, ooh, you should know how to do this. Compt, I last played this game 2 weeks ago. I don't even know what cards are what anymore. Shuffle a pack. Yeah, okay, I'll shuffle down the cards. Okay. Oh, you know, you're right about that, Solitaire Jordan. Horses don't come with air conditioning. Damn, you're right about that. Okay, you'd have to look it up, but it's one you regularly have to keep in the fridge from Costco. Like vanilla with a kind of filling for the middle layer. I love that. I do love a good simple vanilla cake. Okay, we're gonna... Upsy daisy. High card for me, a random one for our opponent above it. Go ahead and drop a single card for yourself. Okay, so it's that. Why was he like, you know how to cheat? If you mark the stack there, I'd get one high card. Repeat what I've shown you so I can get my hands on a second. Okay. I see. Excellent job guiding Fate's hand, lad. Now in jog to mark the stack. So I'm not gonna remember that. Okay, so up and so pincer up. Pincer up. Jog. Shuffle. Christ. I would rather sword fight this guy, to be honest. Did I goof it? I do believe I did not goof it. That's wild. Et voila, 4 high cards are destined to be dealt to me. I have a hand cramp now. It's cooler for you to roll down the windows while driving in 90 degrees heat. Then maybe a horse wouldn't be a bad solution. You had to do that before now, so you're not overheated from driving in it now. Yeah, but that is unfortunate. I'm sorry this is happening to you right now in the heat, and it feels like a record high this year. Let's just do it one more time. I'm so sorry. I know this is not going to be fun, but like... First off, my hand is cramping. Second off, I only got it right one time. I'm pretty sure I don't want to remember doing this bad. So, we shuffle down. So, down once. Then we pincer attack. Go down, then pince. Down, pince. Okay, and the pince is the up. And then we do a little regular boy. Okay. And then we pince. And then we regular boy. And then we pince. And then we regular boy. Okay. And then we pince. And then we regular boy. Now we gotta jog. Because that helps us remember where to cut the stack. Now we'd finish shuffling like a good boy would do. But now, we've got to get our stuff to the top. Bada bing. Okay. Don't forget to pins. Costco Vanilla Custom that you have to refrigerate. Nice. Sounds delicious. I haven't had a vanilla cake in so long, bacon. Okay, so down, pincer, regular, pincer. No. Oh, no, yeah. Down, pincer, regular, pincer, regular, pincer, regular, jog, down, down until I'm done. Ranshaka. You know, I'm only stressed about fake things right now because I'm forgetting everything else in the world. I'm just trying to not get killed at cards. How are you doing? Are you okay? You seem a little stressed. This seems like a guileless plan, wouldn't you agree? But it wouldn't hurt to act even more innocent. Oh, fuck. Let's add some more confusion to it. A false cut. Our opponent might want to cut too, so use a blank cut if they insist. Blank cut? We have to express ourselves really severely because, like, we can't actually communicate with words and stuff. But the comp knows always what we mean. That's when we task our opponent with making a cut. They'll feel confident there's no skullduggery at play. This guy that we're about to play cards with, not the guy at the table, he's a renowned sword fighter in France. The guy on the island we're about to play cards with has a really hot temper. So we need to make sure he feels comfortable. So they'll feel confident there's no skullduggery at play, but the deck will remain unchanged. Theodore was an unknowing participant of this technique when we visited him last, lad. Do you recall? Think back, lad. We used a bent card to force him to cut to our benefit. I do recall that. But we won't bend cards this time. We'll rely on some misdirection instead. You're natural with a false cut. Blank cut is much the same. Draw their attention one way and apply your machinations elsewhere. Why don't you give it a try? What? Oh no, I want to try that again. What the hell? Okay. I'm gonna start over here. Damn me. Oh, okay. That's really obvious. Okay. I see now. It's gotta be a Y and then an X to get the decks. Okay. I'm gonna go with the A. The X. Cheers. Oh, it's easier when you do the thing over there. A little cheers. Let's move on. Let's put all these elements in sequence. Yes, let's. Okay, so I need to get... Oh, 3 high cards. That's right. It doesn't matter if it's an ace or not. Because I won't be able to go through this deck multiple times. Just gotta be 4 good high cards. Here it is. And they do this part for me, which is really nice of them to do. Or did they? Okay, down. Then the pins. And then a regular. Oh! Sorry. Down. And then the pins. And then the regular. And then the pins. And then the regular. And then the pin. Oh, shit. Okay, down. Up like so. Just an up. Up like so. Then just up. Up like so. Then up. Up like so, then up, then over, then down, down, down. Then we go down, 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 until the game says I'm done shuffling. What in God's name? Come on now. Oh, Christ alive. Did I, oh... How did I goof it? How did I goof that one up? Man. Alright, trying it again. At least we're gonna get it right before we go visit a man who will kill me for getting it wrong. Just need the high cards. The pretty faces. Okay. Now the game will shuffle inefficiently for me, thank God. It's game reminds you of Hollow Knight, both in its visual style, which is cool, and it's very demanding physical coordination and timing. Yeah. Hollow Knight was such a gorgeous and uniquely designed game. We were actually talking about that a little earlier, Dantelope. About Hollow Knight's its cool visual style and how I think I might download it to play offline. But I'm going to be occupied with doing offline Fire Emblem Three Hopes grinding. Also, I hope I'm not losing any chat messages from anybody. Hopefully no one's having any difficulty chatting. I only say that because I want to know how Renchaka's doing. But if you're running around your kitchen with your hair on fire, Renchaka, that's fine too. Alright, we gotta cut down. And then pincer attack. And then cut up. And then pincer attack. And then up. And then pincer attack. And then up. Pincer attack. Then up. And then over. And then down. 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 So he's locked in for good hands. Then down. Down. We're good to go. Okay. So there is the proper shuffling technique. Okay, now I'm not going to screw this up. We're going to get a little indirection here. There it is. Now it's going to be good. Boy. 4 high cards just as planned. Well done, lad. Jesus. I'm sorry that was taking me so long to do, y'all. Have you had enough practice? Yeah, I think I'm good. I'll let you get on with your writing exercises. What's this I smell in the air? Maquis plants? Wild garlic? I know! It's the smell of delusion and self-importance. We must be close, then. The Cove of the King Theodore between Calvi and Galeria in Corsica, Italy. Oh dear! Did he kill his son? There was a bearded man that he was treating like a... Jeez. Oh, are we gonna start off with sword fighting? Where is the King of Corsica? Good subjects, I am here. Pray tell, what is your business with the king? These gentlemen requested your assistance in a matter of great importance to me. We pray you reconsider telling us your story. And I made my conditions clear. On guard, Maraud's. Well, are you going to fight him? I'm here to make sure this weasel doesn't try to trick you. But by gallant rules, this duel is yours to fight. Duel is yours to fight, and not mine. Well, a what? Or are you joking? My sword is ornamental. You're the one who knows how to use it. Oh, Lord Almighty, no. Oh, God. Here we go. Oh, don't kill me, please. I think he fights to kill, so... I don't want to have to... Oh, I don't have to fight to kill you. Whoa. Oh, low, high, low. Low, high, low. Ha! What gaiety! What sport! Middle, high, low, low, middle, high, low, low. Hand cramp. And cramp. Why today? My, no voice and all spirit. High, 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 middle, low. High, 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 middle, low. When it's red, he's dead. You've improved, young man. I'm gonna come back, kid. Ooh, look at us! We did it! It's time, Theodore. We've sated your thirst for barbaric displays of violence. It's time for you to tell us about the 12 bottles of milk. And be careful, we've heard much already. We'll know if you lie to us. Peace, my friend, peace. I'll tell you everything. At the turn of the century, I was a young musketeer under the orders of Henri d'Aramis. One day, that was the old man who was in the hospice, who ended up ending himself with his own sword, because he didn't want to tell the tale. One day, the young Louis XV summoned us for a secret visit. A visit to the 12 bottles of milk. And that must be what Anubis is putting up on his shelves. Gotta be 12 bottles of milk. Has to be. And here is what I saw and heard. I would not put my sword away, to be honest. So, William McGregor. That's a guy that the Comte de Saint-Germain, the man in the pink coat, has been chasing this whole game, too. We don't really know, Oh, it's for your mom's wool? That's nice. Shelving for that? That's very sweet. This way. So Sophie Daubeny is, like, ill or something. Make way for the king! That was, the guy who fancies himself the king of this island. And there's Darametes. Those three there in the corner. Sophie! You're so pale, so cold. Sophie! Sophie, wake up! She's not breathing. What? S.W. Erdnase. What? See a doctor? Why are you? The baby! A boy. Alive and well. No, your majesty. You must not lay eyes on him. Why isn't he crying? Why can't I hear my son? Oh no! What? Wait! Wait a fucking second. This baby doesn't have a tongue. That means this baby's mute. I am mute. Am I the bastard son of the King of France? You cannot get attached. I will handle the situation. You, fetch the carriage. I have to leave. Well, this makes sense, but also that means... yeah. Both literally my reactions. What? And me? Yes, you! You're the key. You mean he would be... What? What are you talking about? The baby. The king's legitimate child. You seem quite certain, Comte. Oh, I have my reasons. I have to leave right away. Julie needs to know about Sophie. She'll be devastated. But we now know what happened to her daughter. She died in labor. I can't believe this story. And I can't believe how we are now so deeply insinuated in it. We'll soon be on our way to Paris. We shall meet you there. Farewell, monsieur. Oh yeah, don't curtsy to me. I'll be damned. Don't forget your Corsican brother if you end up sitting your duty. Oh, don't forget your Corsican brother if you end up sitting your dusty ass on the throne. Listen, friends, since we're all high nobility, why not close this revealing meeting with a royal game? Well, why not? We'll have time to work on our plans later. There's no way. That's wild. I wonder if it's a coincidence. What do you say? Yeah, sure, let's play cards. I'm only the Prince of France. Jeez. Time to cheat. Oy vey. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I don't want to rouse his suspicion too much. He's pretty mad. We'll start off at a 20. So I can remember how to do the cheating. Alright, high cards, high cards, high cards, high cards. Looking for faces, pretty faces. There's one. I can't tell if the meter below is moving. Oh, pretty card, pretty card. We're good. We cut the deck. Okay, then it's down, then it's up. If it's up, if it's up, if it's up, then it's... Okay, so down. And then pinch and up. And pinch and up. And pinch and up. And pinch and up. Then over. Then down. Then down. Keep shuffling until the video game tells me I'm done shuffling. Okay. Did I do it right? Golly, I hope I did. It didn't seem to really piss him off, so... Oh god, now I have to do this part. B-Y-X. Eh? Oh, I didn't look to see if the Comte was in the last position. I don't know who I gave all those really good cards to. I just assumed he was in last because we've been training to have him be in last. Okay. All right, let's try not to goof this one up. All right, a queen, a king, a jack, And a king. Okay. Alright. That one was just the warm-up. I think I did everything else correctly. Oh, he's in the second place? Oh, what do I do? Down? And then... Up pincher? Up pincher. I think it should be up pincher. So up, pinch. Up, pinch. Oh, got it. Up, pinch. Up, pinch. Over. I'm doing it. I'm doing it now. We're watching it happen. It's happening. Okay. Now I just have to do my little Hadoken. Whoop. Your summer glam is complete. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that, Manny. I'm sure you look great. Can't wait to see it for Final Fantasy Friday. Final Fantasy Sunday. Damn, they got me with 3 different prompts. Your mom your mom has a knitting machine. But when you moved, she wanted to redo the shelving since the double slot racking on the old shelves was for use in garages. I see. It kind of looks ugly, and this looks nicer. Permit for a link? Sure, yeah. Let me get you that permit. Oh, actually, you don't need one, Anubis, because you're a sub, but I will still permit you if you'd like. Subscribers don't need to ask for permits for a link. It looks like this. Oh, that's lovely. That looks fantastic. I like it with the little scroll work on it and the wrought iron such. Propriety should compel you to let the king win. Your Majesty, you can't expect us to do that. That would be cheating. Such disrespect must be answered with another round. Okay. He's gonna bet half his money away. That's fine by me. Alright, gotta get the pretty cards. All the pretty cards. All the pretty ones. Alright, now what position? Thank you for linking bazinga.com. Okay, we're in the middle again, so we're gonna go down, up, pinch, up, pinch, up, pinch, up, pinch, then down. Shit, sorry, it was supposed to be over. Okay, up, pinch, up, pinch, up, pinch, up, pinch, over, down, down. Now we can remember where we are. Oh god. Oh, he gets really suspicious if you take a long time. Oh god, I can do this stuff! Oh my god, it just never ends. At least I can remember what button they think this one is. Okay. Stressing me out. I did get 160 coins. Bang! What is it? Are you well? Well, that's the sound of your luck falling down a well. Now, if you excuse us, I have a lot to discuss with my friend here. Did the Comte de Saint-Germain find me specifically because he knew I was the legitimate something or other son of the King of France? Why did he find me? I don't think I look like the king or Sophie Daubeny. They soothed him with words of flattery, and they gave him hope. The 2 traps into which people the world all over will always fall. Voltaire and Longinieu. I swear, cheating is hard. It is way easier just to play poker, let me tell you this. Cheating has so much thinking, so much, like, finagling to do. Jeez. I could never cheat in real life. It takes so much work. All the lying, it's making me sweat. Son, you must have a lot of questions. I'll tell you everything this time. No more masks. You tell me about you! I used to carry real influence before I fell from the king's good graces. I was a peacock parading the garden of Versailles. You might remember me telling you that one day I heard a rumor. Just a few intriguing words repeated in a whisper. It brought me to Pau, to Mrs. Porterhouse. You see, your old mistress was hiding something. She ran an inn near Paris 20 years ago. An inn called the 12 Bottles of Milk. thought of cheating makes you feel icky, Renshaka. I think this game executes it really well and like gamifies it, but I can never do any of this in real life. Me neither, Christopher August. I thought we were just like a neat dude and we didn't talk because that would be an interesting game mechanic to not have us be a talking protagonist. I did not know it was because we were the mute son of the king. I followed my instincts. Something happened there. Something the king was trying to hide. Now, we know that the king's mistress, Sophie Daubeny, was in fact his secret wife, and that she gave birth to a baby, a mute one, but nonetheless a strong contender for the throne of France. I believe Mrs. Porterhouse was tasked with raising you out of the way. Damn. She was the lady that got shot at the beginning of this thing. She was not a very nice lady. She at least taught us to respect the elderly. That's the only nice thing we can recall about her, I think. So tell me about Mrs. Porterhouse. Mrs. Porterhouse died before I could ask her about any of the events relayed by Theodore and Aramis. But I had the intuition that you were involved in some way. Seems I got myself a prince as well as an apprentice. And yes, I believe that you are the secret. You're the heir to the throne of France, as well as a sore pain in the king's regal bottom. So who is the king right now? Is the king the same guy? The king wants you dead. Does he? Does he want his own son dead? Or is this a different king? King wants you dead. That's why his hound McGregor is hunting us like this. The king, my dad? He was sent by his master. McGregor was sent to go to Camp Saint-Germain. They better heals. Anything else? McGregor. McGregor is the king's master spy, trying desperately to keep this whole affair from blowing up. Anything else? And then Julie Daubeny. What Julie Daubeny will say. You are her grandson. Eugene. I love that he calls me Eugene. He was just like, this is my son, Eugene. And we're like, we never had a name. We were just like, boy. And now we're Eugene. Isn't that nice? So what you're saying is Mrs. Porterhouse is very well done. Oh yeah, she's crispy. With a little extra gunpowder on it. Kioskine. Thank you for paying for that pun, too. It was a good one. Eugene, we have quite a unique hand to play now. It's going to be a difficult one, but I don't see any other way. You need to go to Paris and confront the king. If we don't, McGregor will find us eventually. The king can't ignore your claim. Are you in? I don't want to be king. I don't want to be king. I guess I'm in. I'm glad to have you on board for this, son. We'll perform miracles. To make our way to Versailles, we need a way in. An introduction. We'll also need to work on your manners, my dear Eugene. All that while evading McGregor's brutes. I happen to know some people. I'll wait for you in the carriage. I'm gonna go talk to the magician over here. You felt like if you didn't pay for it, you'd be banned from the chat. Well, good of you to pay the price. Can't believe we're the legitimate heir to House Eyre, yeah. Can you believe it? I heard our dear Comte. He seems excited by your prospects in Versailles. Be wary of McGregor. He's dangerous and powerful. In the meantime, do you have something to give to the camp fund? The Comte will give 80 to our cause. Can you spare some yourself? Oh yes, we can, certainly. I'll give 180. That's very generous of you, thank you. There'll be some full bellies tonight, I promise you that. Our little fund is helping more and more people. The distress of our people is enraging. We have to help ourselves or no one else will. Tell me more. You've given 1,600 to our cause. You're doing a lot for our people, thank you. The magician here represents a band of Romani people that are traveling. That was wild. Let's read up. We're heading north. Miss P once owned an inn near Paris called the 12 Bottles of Milk. Sophie died in labor there. The Comte thinks I'm her mute son. Could I be the heir to the throne of France? Miss P fostered me to stay out of the way of the king, and now we travel to Paris to confront him. Wild. I'm going to do the little reading on the bandit sin as well. It is quiet in the carriage this evening as we journey back to the port. We finally extracted the truth from Theodore. Sophie died in labor. She gave birth to a child born with no tongue. I wonder. The comp stares out of the window as I write this, mysterious as always. We're doing a better job of like capitalizing our words. Our grammar is improving. As we travel with the Comte de Saint-Germain, so like this is how we used to write. This is how we used to write too. We used to be like very, very basic. We used to draw very well. We've always drawn very well. But thanks to the Comte de Saint-Germain, we've improved our writing as time goes by. Toulouse is a difficult thing to spell, though. The Baroness of Beauregard might actually just be Ireneo Funes. We heading back to Baths? Oh, we're going hella north. We could take a little bathy boo. Get some extra money. There might be a new opponent to play here, too. The Comte call me Eugene. I like that name. I will keep it. It'd be unbearable not to pay for a pun. Because there's no bears in reference, you get away with it, Manny. I'm so disappointed. You're literally just logging in. Well, it's all good, Pine. I'm glad you didn't ban Manny for saying a bear pun, because there's no bears, technically. It's fine. Let's take a side trip to Baths. Oh my gosh, I saw there is this new anime out that's about the Roman architect, one of the Roman architects of the Baths in France, time traveling to current modern day Japan and just being in awe of like all the conveniences: a fan, a wall-length mirror, anything and everything. Just like standing around and being like, whoa, and not knowing how to communicate to anybody, of course, because he doesn't speak Japanese. I can see you're wondering why we're heading back to Aix-les-Bains. I got wind that the great Cagliostro is holding a mediumistic seance there. A lot of words I don't know. Spiritualists attract stooges like flies to honey. We'd be foolish to pass up on the opportunity. We have a meeting with the Baron who's attending the event. Hopefully Colonel Gabriel is otherwise engaged. He's the one who killed Mrs. Porterhouse. Now, we should take advantage of the setting for our trick. And you were doing a golden saucer gate. Also, you're an agent of Chaos Wars. Foolish, it's good to see you. Hopefully you're well. The Zhu Lang getting teleported to modern Japan isekai is pretty cool too. Oh, is that who is that? That name sounds vaguely familiar. Zhuge Liang. Is that I'm gonna guess an ancient Chinese personage. Is that a philosopher? Or a warrior? This is Card Shark. Oh my gosh. It's been going wild. Seances are scary. Ooh. Yes, I know some very talented tricksters who use all sorts of sound and light. I know. We'll use the darkness to our advantage. We'll mark the back of the cards with this brush I pinched from Maître Belle's workshop. A light mark that no one will see except us, because we'll know where to look. He was a Chinese strategist. Okay. Oh, he's a dynasty warrior. I see. Gotcha. Famous strategist from the Three Kingdoms era. I see. Very cool. And so in an isekai, in a manga or an anime, he got transported to modern day Japan. What was his thoughts on that? I need you to build up a knowledge of the high cards in my opponent's hand while you force low cards upon them. This will lead to such a conclusive victory that our mark will swear a specter is influencing the game. First up, our new technique, the painter. Okay. When the game begins, I'll slip a deck in your pocket and find a way to excuse you from the table. Oh god. It's a seance, so I suppose there'll be incense and other fumes. It could make you queasy. Once you're alone, you'll be getting creative. Using the paintbrush, mark a handful of high cards from the pack. You can ignore the suits, but make sure you find a way to differentiate between the values. Okay. How? It's up to you. You'll be the one just decrypting it later. I can propose the sympathy light? Sure. Very well. You son of a bee. Okay, so ace is the strongest value. So we'll put a little dot at the very top of this back of the card. Ace, king, queen, jack, clockwise. I then mark the rest of the high cards descending value as I move clockwise around the points. The system has always worked for me. Do what you will with it. Ready to go painting some cards? Sure. 6 high value cards. Okay. We'll go this. Ah! Oh, Lord. Okay. I forgot how to move directions. There we go. Okay, so it's a king. So we're going to paint this one. That's it. Okay. That's done. King again. Here we go. This is clever. An ace. A king. This is cute as hell. And a queen. Oh, I guess I need another one, eh? Another ace. Great. Are you ready to move on? Sure. Having marked some high cards, you'll return to the table and revisit our old friend's sticky hand. Only this time you'll be finding a card for our opponent, so pick a nice low one, like a 2, 3, or 4. Okay, let's go with the 4. 4 of spades. What am I doing? Oh, God. Nicely done. This low card will now go on top of the deck. Oh! Zhuge Liang happens to share a moveset with the mages in Fire Emblem Warriors. Fascinating. And it's an anime. He falls in love with the Japanese nightlife. He goes to clubs and gets into rap battles. That's fun. Our cards are being prepared. It's time to deal them out. Starting with the low top card you just palmed. Go ahead and deal it to your target. He's the one set to your left. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is a fully new mechanic. And I'm going to have to look at the cards and make sure I give, like, the high card ones to my boy here. Let's resume. It? What? What? It's one of the high cards you marked. You're about to deal it to your target. Thanks to your painting system, you'll know its exact value. Okay, that's a that's a king. Keep an eye out for any other high value cards dealt to your opponent. Oh! What the hell am I? Oh. 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 Oh dear. I only know that dude is a king. I hope to God it's a king. Okay. Oh God, thank God. It really was the king. Excellent. Thanks to your efforts, I now know my opponent's secret weapon. Time to have a go rehearsing this without my inventory. This is so much. Have a look at these cards and do a little painting. Okay, this is a jack, so it goes on the back. Alright. This is an ace, so it goes at the top of the place. This one's a jack, so it goes on the back. I don't have a clever rhyme for the king and the queen, unfortunately. This is a queen. And she'll just be curtsying down here, I guess. Go with another jack. He'll be over here in the back. And this king is across from him over here. God, I hope I remember everything. Okay. Something that's not a jack, a king, or queen, or an ace. A little 3. Oh dear. Uh-oh. That's a jack. He's got a jack so far. Just a jack so far. Jack is a... Nope, is a back. Excellent work, lad. I swear to God, cheating is not worth all this consternation. In real life, it can't be. I don't think we'd like to have another go at it. I think we're ready to just... If we die, we die. I must say, another trip to the baths is a welcome respite. And I can tell that you're starting to like the finer things in life, too. Amused. If only that scraggly lad from Powell could see you now. If only. And aïe le bain. Oh, wait. Oh, eek. Eek le bain. Eek le bain. I think it's eek. I think our French speaker said it was eeks le bain. Instead of aïe. Ooh, elegant. Well, son, how's it look? Looks clear to me. Glad to know. I mean, it looks wild. There's a lot of candles and stuff. Oh, this is a seance. I forgot. Cheating is a completely different name, Soldier Jordan. It's completely different. We need to encounter our good friend, the Colonel, again. We almost got caught last time. But what happened here? Where is everybody? Oh, God. One of those people running out looked like they had blacked out eyes. That was actually very scary. Maze at me! Wait! Don't run! That is the Count Alessandro de Cagliostro. That was a disaster, Franz. An utter calamity. Franz Mesmer. Mesmer! The father of mesmerism, hypnotism. What did you expect? You asked me to hypnotize the Baron, and that's what I did. I only needed him to enter a quiet trance and tell us about his departed wife. I didn't need him to impersonate Beelzebub and attempt to eat the hearts of my audience. This guy also seems to have, like a Mason sign on his head. Not Franz, but the Count, the Cagliatelli. It's not my fault if my art stirs the most powerful feelings known to man. Doesn't he have, like, that little Mason's thing or something? Little Assassin's Creed thing or something on his head? True, cheating does have a guaranteed payout if you're winning. Yeah, do you see that? He's got a little gold earring and stuff. It looks very cool. Oh, for heaven's sake, spare me the rhetoric. Here comes the Comte de Saint-Germain. I love how short he is. Pardon my intrusion. Are you the great Cagliostro? I am indeed. Are you here for the seance? I'm afraid it's over now. My guests are all gone. Ah, that's too bad. I arranged a card with one of your guests, the Baron. Well, I'm afraid the Baron is indisposed at the moment. Indigestion, most probably. Don't you want to play a game with us instead? I'm not sure. A game of cards is a providential means to read the destinies of men. Let's sit. We shall play now. That is such a tall man. How did he get so tall? That's wild. It does look like the Assassin's Creed symbol. Maybe he's an assassin, secretly. A card assassin. Alright, I'll start with a low bet because I have no money because I gave it all to the camp. What is it, son? The fumes? Is that it? Gentlemen, will you excuse my son for this round? He's got a weak head. Ah, the young and their weak heads. That's not a problem at all. Thanks, Dad. I'll just take my... Do you mind refilling my glass before you go? My dear, beautiful son who I love so much. Good pour. Got that. Fake deco cards. Oh, I'm supposed to go over here and not be suspicious. Right. Time to paint some cards, y'all. Hold on. I gotta be cheating. A queen. The queen curtsies. Alright, more cards. Ooh, dear. The jack. The jack's in the back. Okay. The ace is at the top of the place. Okay, and the queen. She curtsies. The curtsying queen. Oh, hold on 1 second. Thought I heard a sneeze. And if my dad, who just had hernia surgery, just sneezed, that is gonna hurt a lot. I'm gonna mark this card and then I'm gonna go see if my dad's okay. Just like real quick. I don't know what this card was. Ah! Uh-oh, jeez. I hope it was a jack. I hope that was a jack. King? King's leading things. Oh, that was a jack. Welcome back, Eugene. Since you're just standing, do you mind serving me some more wine? Good pour. I'm good at pouring. Okay, here we go. Oh, low card. I got me a 2. Oh dear, it's really quick. We're okay. Keeping that little twosies. So he gets the 2, we know that. He has not yet gotten any high things. That's a jack to him. That's an ace to him. I hope I don't have to remember what that dude is getting. Ace. Oh, good, because he's my intended suspicious opponent. He is the one on the icon, so he's who I have to care about. Okay, give me 1 moment. I'm so sorry to take a little break from this. I'm not gonna, like... I won't... Oh, actually, I should. Here, I'll bring my little self back. Here, hold on. I'm just gonna take a short little 2 or 3 minute break to check in on my dad. He just had surgery this morning. He had hernia surgery this morning, so I want to make sure he did not just sneeze and hurt himself. Open any stitches, because I thought I heard a very thunderous sneeze. So I will be back in 5 minutes, and then we'll get back to cheating people out of their money. And let me tell you what, Deep Fried Water, after I do another marker, you wouldn't freaking believe the revelation we had earlier today. It turns out we found out what happened to Sophie Daubeny, who was the King of France's secretly wedded wife. Turns out she went to an inn one day, and while she was pregnant, gave birth to a baby. Unfortunately, she did not make it through that birth process, but the baby came out healthy, except the baby was missing its tongue. It's a mute baby that then got carted away to a dingy little inn outside of Paris in Pau, well away from the royal anything, really. Outside of royal supervision, that baby got brought up by Mrs. Porterhouse, and that baby is us. We are the mute baby. We're the legitimate heir to France. I thought we were just a dude who wiped down tables in an inn, but it turns out our daddy was the king. Our mommy didn't make it. But we've learned how to sword fight and cheat and do all this wild stuff. So the political intrigue has spiked in this game. We're baby! And Eugene can't even say I'm baby. Because unfortunately he doesn't have a tongue. Wild stuff. It's good to see you though, Smee and Deep Fried Water. Welcome on in. We are playing against Franz Mesmer. If you know the word mesmerize, you know Franz Mesmer. He developed a form of hypnotism that he used to, I guess, get secrets out of people. Or at least that's what they believed they were doing. And then with him is the Count Alessandro di Cagliostro, who is a spiritualist. Kudos for them narratively justifying the mute baby that we are. Right? Wild. Who would have thought? I never saw that coming. I thought we were just like an interesting protagonist that couldn't speak, like a lot of protagonists in the video game. In video games. Like Link. You know. Oh well. You're back with taco salad? Enjoy. That's delightful. You're what? I'm flabbergasted. It's a word I just invented. He could also say he's mesmerized, but that would be a bit, you know, a bit much for him. Okay, so what we gotta do is take some... Oh, take something that's not a Jack here, Crank? Okay, how about a 5? 5 of hearts. Okay. Got it. Pocketing this little 5-a-rooski. So he gets a 5 for sure. He's also getting a Jack. I painted these cards, so I know what they are. His highest card so far is a Jack. Now it's an ace. Okay. Here we go. So we took a deck out to the wine bar or whatever and took a little paintbrush and painted on the tip of a diamond on the back of the card what each card would be if it's a high-ranking card. Like a ace, I put a dot up top. If it's a king, I put a dot on the right. If it's a queen, it's down on the bottom. If it's a jack, it's down the back. You attempted to make taco stuffed peppers, but it ended up a mess. Hey, it's a roasted bell pepper taco, right? Salad situation. Who? That's fancy as hell, Amy. Watch a hand, you're a lucky bastard. I must say I was not expecting this outcome. Well, the fates are not on your side today. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Thankfully, I don't think we have to paint any more decks. Pick something that is not a face card. Okay. Here we go. I have to pocket this not face card. Without raising suspicion. Now I have to pay attention to what suit I'm giving him. Or the card type. That's an ace. So no matter what, I can just kind of do this as I like. Because he's definitely getting an ace. Nothing could be higher than an ace, so it doesn't really matter. So we're going to hold it high and drop it low. Ooh, like taking candy from a baby. Well, that was a disaster. I am but a toy in the hands of capricious forces. I must leave now. Meditate. Look how tall this dude is. Damn. Tall people. So interesting to me as a short person. To see somebody tall, I'm like, wow. How'd you do that? Great game, my friend. You did well. Let's plan our next move. So our next story move is to head up north, I think, to the theater. We could also go to the Schloss Favorit in Germany. Or a gambling house in Switzerland. I didn't know we were crossing borders. Let me just have a look at the baths. What it says here. Our return to the baths was far more eventful than anticipated. The Comte assumed we would have easy pickings, but instead we were met by fellow vultures, 2 spiritualists named Cagliostro and Mesmer. Fascinating. We should go back to the Cascaro camp and give them a little bit of our money. Did they move? I guess they're moving with us. What's this? Am I watching? Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, shucks. I gotta learn how to... Ooh. You have to press the A button to... Ooh. Yeah, got it. We will occasionally need to remember how to flip cards onto surfaces. Alrighty. Am I really that short, or is my camera up high? My camera is up pretty high. I'm 5'4". And I have a hump. Not really, but I just sort of fatigued, so I'm resting on my knees. But 5'4" is like average height, I think, for gals. Oh, my camera used to be up higher because I used to be up higher as me. I used to be up about like... I used to be up like this, and my feet never hit the ground, and I was getting a lot of like leg pain and thigh pain. So I used to be framed like this. And people are like, you look so tall. And I'm like, people are like, you must be like 5'7", 5'8". Not the case. This is more true to my actual height. Comfy. My feet are on the ground. It's so comfy. Sorry, I have given up in my old age on framing myself well. Good morning, young man. You seem rather quaint this morning. The dark beauty of a classic hero in an old romance. We truly are a classic hero in an old romance now. Let's give some money. The comp said he would donate 60 peepees. I don't remember what the francs. Livres. Livre. We should donate at least 60. Yeah, how about a little over? I know an orphanage in need. I'll take care of the rest. Let's hear about the state of the fund. Overall, you and the Comte have contributed 1730 to our cause. That's very generous of you and the Comte. I don't know what contributing to this cause will do. However, always give to those in need. It seems to somewhat fancy up our state of dress, too. Love to chat with the best sword fighter in France, Chevalier de Saint-Georges. Young Eugene. You look fancier every time I see you. We might have gotten a bit fancier, I'm not sure. And soon you will wear a crown. I guess the king is... This might be at that point in time where people weren't really high on what the king was supplying. You know, people were not big on the king. I think this might have been pre-revolution France, and the revolution is a-coming. I think they've been talking a lot about that in the game. Would you like to practice with your sword? I shall demonstrate how to sword fight for you all. I wonder how long you can keep it up until I beat you. Don't worry, I'll be generously slow. On guard! God. High, middle, low, middle, high, middle, low, middle, middle, low, high, middle, low, high, low, middle, low, low, middle, low. You're a bit slow today. Is there a year they mentioned? I could look in the journal. Possible. There's something like good posture with feet flat on the ground. Ain't that comfy? The king should have tried growing better dank. Yeah, if people were not getting high on his supply, they really should have tried. Should have tried harder. This game does have sword fighting. It has cheating, and it has sword fighting. Can you believe that, Psalm? Wild. It's got all kinds of... It's got intrigue. It's got politics. It's got France. It's got everything. Everything you could possibly need. Oh my gosh, Kiosk Queen. Lover or lever? Oh, Lord. Oh, you best hide for that one. Alright. We got a low, we got a high, we got a middle, low. Low, high, middle, low. Low, high, middle, high, low, high, middle, high. Almost got me there with the low. High, middle, low, high, middle, low. You love how you have this like crime troupe to raise you as your family in lieu of my royal one? Yeah, we had Mrs. Porterhouse, who ran the inn, who wasn't very kind to us, but whatever. We've got the Comte de Saint-Germain, an alchemist and philosopher and cheat. We've got the magician, Aurelio Funes? Sorry. There's no accents in his name. So it's gotta be Funes. Or Funes. Who knows? Aurelio, who teaches us how to do coin tricks in like the Triple Monty. Who also sometimes masquerades as the Baroness of Beauregard. And now we have Sword Dad. This is great. We got a high, a low, a middle. High, low, middle. I guess let's just keep going. High, low, middle, high. High, low, middle, high. It's a sword, not a broomstick. You won't catch dust with it. I don't want to keep doing this. Low, middle, high, low, middle. Ooh. Low, middle, high, low, middle. It's getting more complicated now. Middle, low, high, middle, low. Middle, low, high, middle, low. Anybody been playing that Ninja Turtles game? We got to watch Okadrian play it last night with a big old crew of folks. Variety of broadcasters, including J-Rock, and some members of the community like Devante and stuff. That looked like a ton of fun. You just downloaded it, Runchaka. It looks like so much fun. Oh my gosh. I want to play it too now. Low, high, middle, high. Stay on me, don't swagger. I'd like to finish. Can we be done? Middle, low, middle, high, low, middle, low, middle, high, low. I don't know if I can. I guess I have to fail. You want people to play it with, though? Your friends refuse to? Weird. Why? For some reason, why? It looks like absolute just like blast. It's a beat 'em up. It's on Game Pass. Interesting. I wonder if it has crossplay between Game Pass and Steam. And do you want it to use me? If I get it, I'd love to play it with the community. Maybe we can just like swap in a turtle game on Sundays. It's indeed on Game Pass. Can somebody find out if Game Pass has some crossplay with Steam? Oh, your friends don't want to spend the money. How much is it, Renchaka? Middle, high, low, high. I think we should just fail this. But my dignity won't let me fail. Low, middle. Oh, never mind. I don't think I'm getting this one. Just kidding. I'm amazing. But now he's repeating dialogue. We should fail. Oh, damn. Yeah, you got me there. I literally did not look, my dude. You're improving by the day. Should we carry on? Absolutely not. That was too much. It was fun, but it was too much. How's Arenio doing? It does have crossplay, but joining is kind of wonky. It's $24 on Steam, but you were like, just get Game Pass, and they avoided that statement. Huh. But there is crossplay between PC and Xbox. You can do console PC crossplay. It's just a pain to do, as we saw on Adrian's stream last night. Yeah, it took a little bit of setup to do for Adrian. I think if I get it, I'm going to get it on Steam, because I have had 2 games minimum. The minimum of 2 games fail on Game Pass for me if I did not play them every single day. One was Stardew Valley, and the other one was it was that gorgeous indie game that was about gliding over sand on a sand motorcycle. It was really cool. I forget the name of it, but so many games have like refused to boot, broken, not opened, or it completely just eradicates my save file. So Game Pass is so great if you're playing it and you're keeping up with it, but for some reason when Game Pass goes to sleep, it's like, don't wake me up. Do not wake me up. I don't want to wake up. How are you today, Eugene? What a name our good comp gave you. Do you know what it means? No. It's of Greek origin. It means well born. He is so sly. Would you like to do something for me? As you probably understand, this camp is much worse than it looks like. We're overseeing the dubious activities of many gamblers, thieves, and cheats in the area. And it came to my attention that a certain player is behaving disgracefully. We can't allow a rogue shill to ruin our excellent reputation. Would you give him a visit? Sure, Renio. Excellent! I'll mark your map. I think you've already been there. Oh yeah, Trek to Yomi. You've got that on Game Pass. Oh, that's great. Xbox app kind of sucks. You love the service? Yeah, I love the fact that I can try a bunch of new indie games. Like, anytime. On day one. And it's got a huge library. But I don't like the fact that it sometimes eats the games that I'm playing. I've had plenty of games work on it, like Space Warlord, Organ Trading Simulator, and a few others, but I don't want to play like a long game on Game Pass because I'm afraid it'll break. Or an important game, like if I'm playing a game with a community, I would want it to work and work well and work forever. You know? Yeah, I think it might just be a me thing, Renchaka. I'm not sure what the issue is, but because it's happened twice, I just think I gotta avoid it. Is my father right? He's doing well. Yeah, the sneeze that I heard coming from downstairs was my mom. I thought my dad had sneezed heavily and like opened a stitch or something. He's all right. He's recovering from his hernia surgery, so Some people get unlucky and don't get the allow game message popping up. It's so weird. Yeah, it did that for 2 games for me. One game, it would open up and it would play the menu song and then it just would not do anything else. That was just it. It just stopped. And I read, I forget the name of the game. It's that great indie game. It was like an open world kind of exploring game. I forget what it is. It was one of those like one-word game titles about like cruising over sand dunes and stuff. There's no combat in it. It's just exploration. It was really cool. I feel like it starts with an S. Sable, thank you, Sam. That opened and it goes white and the music plays and then the music stops and then nothing. And I looked it up and a lot of people had that issue with Game Pass. Weird. There was no fix for it at the point. But if they ever fix it, I'll get back to it. I meant to say so earlier, but you're glad that my dad is doing well. Thank you, Kiosk Queen. Thank you all for taking an interest in my dad, too. I appreciate that. I was worried, of course, while he was away. I'm so happy he's home and recovering, and he won't need to sleep downstairs. He can sleep in his own bed tonight. Let's go find this cheater that Aurelio wants to deal with. Yeah, thankfully we're all doing all right. Is this the cheat? Where's the cheat? Thank God it's not this guy. Where is that cheating cheater? Is it over here at the inn? It might be this. Now the minimum bet is $100. There's no way I can do that right now. Could go to the theater. I have 40. And also my nose itches. I'm so sorry. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so Sable blanked out for you too. The UI wouldn't work and half the buttons and text are completely missing. That's weird. I just got nothing. It was just nothing. Just all white. And I booted it so many times and I tried to boot it as administrator. I looked up the solutions that other people had and it just nothing worked, unfortunately. But that game was pretty cool. I wish I could have continued with it. Let's go to the theater and see if we can earn some money. This might be progress though. Later that day. You're gonna drop a ginger ale off at your friend's doorstep. You stay cool, Renshaka. Thank you so much for coming by today. Maybe we'll see you again later. Monsieur de Beaumarchais is an old friend of mine. He said we could use his theater to play. He also invited our opponents for the night. I wonder who they might be. Good evening. Is this a joke? Madam, you here? How could that be? I hope the other players are not... You are the other card players in this country. Damn you, Reverend, you're like smallpox on an English army. Unshakable. The last player is arriving. Oh, but of course. Good day to you, Madam Messieurs. I feel like I know you. What is the cause of your myopia, General? Weak eyes or weak brain? Did somebody say make some money? Well, thank you for helping me make a little money, Renshaka. I appreciate that. And bye. Before you go, hold on though. You're fabulous and also you're a big help. Thank you. And welcome back. Thank you for the 16 months. But I know you. How quaint. Well, I suppose we must play to dispel this awkward air. I believe when I play these 4, golly, the minimum bet is all my money, so I best not screw this up. I can't get any lower than this. When I play these 3, who were the first opponents we ever tricked, or one of the very first round, they're pretty easy to cheat, but we are able to pick what way we cheat them each time. It's a good way to practice. Let's bet all of our money. That's right. Do we want to do the Disheveled Gatherer, the Content Gatherer, or the Oblivious Stooge? Let's do the Disheveled Gatherer. Okay, we need to make sure our man over there gets a good card. So we're going to start off with this. And then we get one of these in this order. Okay, and now, let's just pick up the 6. And now we can start with a good card down this way. So it goes to our man. And now we need 2 cards, so this way. Here we go. Whew. Nobody's got a better hand than him. Ah! Ah! Okay, I think I cheated, right? I forgot how to do games. I forget video games. We won. Okay, I've doubled my money. I had such a poor hand. No wonder I've lost this round. Mine was no better. Well, I hope your good fortune will come back soon. Your words of comfort are cheap, Comte. Okay. Here we are learning a different cheat again. The indiscreet fingers. Ah, yes, the 1, the 2, the 3. Or we could do the good old pour. The stolen card is where we, like, pinch it at a certain point and then stack it on top. And the bottle of K-Horse is the first way we learned how to cheat, and that is telling him what sign they've got. Let's practice the indiscreet fingers, though. Oh, I gotta see what people get. The best card that they get. Here it is. A queen. Queen of clubs. So far, Queen of clubs is the best card we're seeing. The club queen. Oh, a king of diamonds has come to the club, so we're forgetting about her. King of diamonds. An ace of spades, never mind. Ace of spades. Oh. Here it is. We'll raise it high and drop it low. Okay, now I have enough money to move on. We could keep conning these people. I won! So you did, Comte. Are you certain I didn't win this time? I had an ace, though. If only you had the wits as well. Nice work, lad. Now let's quit while we're ahead. We'll leave. We're done. We've got enough money out of these. I don't want to get shot. We do die if we get shot. Ah, is it that time? Do excuse us, but we have quite the journey to make. Until next time. It's okay to cheat these people because they have infinite money, so it's fine. Alrighty. So now we have the money. We can go back to the inn. This is a big bet, though. I wish I could save scum in this game. I don't know how, though. I'm glad we're going back to Aureliac, and not just for the cheese. Knowing the lay of the land is very useful. Did Irenyu tell you more about our target? Not much. I don't like doing the camp's bidding, but they are offering us their protection. Let me think. If we're facing a bad player, a gambler with a temper, we don't need to be too subtle. Isn't that great? We don't just eat the rich, we get to cheat the rich. We need to hit him quick and hit him hard. You will stack me a full hand of fine cards and then shuffle. I will cut where you tell me. First, you'll use top drag to stack me a couple of aces. Okay. A few aces, then. Allow me. You've proven you can do it before. Let's save your demonstration for the practice round. Besides, top drag is a terribly boring spectator sport. One moment. There we go. Now, if you were to deal the cards, I'd get the ace pair as planned. But failing to shuffle beforehand would look suspicious. So, how can we have you appear to shuffle while maintaining the stack? Thankfully, we have the ineffective shuffle in our sleeve. Do you remember how that trick was performed? Absolutely not. No. I played this game 2 weeks ago. Drop some cards and don't leave any arranged cards behind. Then we drop these. That leaves our favorable stack at the bottom, still in order. The rest of the cards will pile up on top. Eventually, we want to bring up the ordered cards back to the top undisturbed. To help with that, we need to mark where they are. So we're going to in-jog them. Okay. The usual. Down, down, down. Doobie-doo, down. And then he will cut. Bada bing. Then you can combine the cards and putting the bottom pile on top. And that's it. Okay. What is, oh, aces. That's right. I need the aces. I forgot what we're doing here. Ace. Looking for a big old A. Aside from the button I have to press. Getting to the bottom of the deck. Slim pickings here. I must have missed the ace. Oh, I almost missed. Okay, and then we just pick... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I goof it? I have goofed it. We reset it. Ooh. So I pick ace and then 2 bad ones, huh? That seems to be the way. Ace, bad. Oh, where's my ace? Oh, we need a bad. And then ace, bad, bad. Just gotta peel through these cards. Where is it? There it is. Bad, bad. Woo, there it is. Okay. We're gonna drop it, flop it, and then just drop it. Choop. Cut it over. Perfect. Splendid. The beginner stack. Our 19th cheat out of 28. I can't believe there's that much cheating in the world. I'm happy to keep rehearsing if you are, but I think you have it. We shall rest. Have a well-earned break after some handwriting practice. The horses have quickened their pace. They know a warm stable is close. We're nearly there. I wonder if horses really do know that they're about to rest in a warm stable. I guess only if they're comfortable and they know the area. Keplinger. Will you play now or next winter? Gontran, your daughter. There's been an accident. What? The horse kicked her. Come, quick. 1 minute. No. This money is on the table. It stays on the table. But my daughter, I have to leave. You're free to go. The money's not. Oh, this is the bad guy that Aurelio told us to go take care of. So we gotta cheat him out of his money and hopefully give it back to this guy. His poor daughter got kicked by a horse. You heard drop it, flop it, and your brain decided to follow it up with put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Okay, Missy Elliott. Now, quick! Do you see that? That French scum tried to swindle my money. Oh, so this is our mark. I'll laugh, I guess. Good man. I'm just gonna cheat him. I don't need to agree with him. Do you remember me, sir? We met at the manor. Ah, yeah, the old Comte, friend of the Baroness. I don't remember this guy at all. I notice you're playing a somewhat dull game, sir. Let me join you so I can show you how it's done. Are these all Englishmen down here? Who are these folks? Anybody know any, like, French military uniforms or English military uniforms? I don't know a damn thing. Well, it's not in my nature to refuse the final wishes of elderly men. Be my guest, but you don't need an invitation. You've already taken a seat. Ha! See, I'm naturally ahead of you. Damn, this guy likes betting money, eh? Damn. Okay, I need to pluck some aces, I think. Alright, ace. Okay, ace. Ace. 9, 8. I was playing with my cards here. Ace, 9, 4. Perfect. Finalize it. We're gonna drop it, tip it, chuck it, cut it. That's round 1 done. Alright. Okay, hold on. The style of this game reminds you of the old Rider-Waite tarot deck. I wonder if they drew inspiration from that, Pine. And I'm mad I have not been able to find my tarot deck. My dad got me a deck of tarot, I think, for my birthday. I haven't been able to find it. I really gotta do another poke around my room. See if I can find that thing and start shuffling it. Didn't even take it out of its little plastic seal. Did you know I wrote a rather enlightened monograph about cards? Is this... Now, hold on. Is this an English author? I'm thinking of a different author, I think. Oh, hold on now. The Keplinger holdout device? This is Andrew... No, it's not. That's a doctor. Okay, in gambling jargon, a holdout is any number of any numerous accessories used by cheats to help them hold out a card or deck during a card game. So this is a thing attached to your sleeve that allows you to pocket cards. It was successfully used by J.P. Keplinger around 1888. The Keplinger holdout device and many others were described in detail by the magician John Neville Maskelyne. Some popular holdouts are an arm-pressured sleeve holdout, a ring holdout, a vest holdout, and the Keplinger holdout, which is pictured here. Check this out. I love this. That's wild. That is wild. People will do anything to cheat, huh? Okay. I heard about it, yes. Did you read it? I didn't, no. Did you? I've heard the preface was written by Erdnase. Fascinating character. Don't screw this up. We're going to make a lot of money for the camp. If I don't screw this up, we got to find some aces next. He's getting a little more suspicious as time passes. Find that A. And then shuffle in a few things that don't matter. Find a happy little ace. There it is. Shuffle in two things that don't matter. Finalize. Then we gotta chop over. Chop, chop. Cut it. And we're good to go. This dude's betting tons of money. I guess he does have tons of money, and I have 420 nice. Stay smug, Comte. It'll all be the more satisfying when I bleed you dry. In fact, why don't you bet bigger, since you're winning so much? 400 ice. Okay. That's all my money. Alright, here we go. Ace time. This is the most difficult part of it. Just slightly touching the left stick. Trying to pass by anything. I'm not seeing any aces. I don't want to miss one. Wow, there's really no aces in this deck. What the frick? What? Oh god, is there... Wait, are there no aces in this deck? Did he take them? That can't be. Oh no, am I getting cheated by a cheat? Am I getting cheated by a cheat? There's gotta be aces. Is he taking the aces? Is he cheating too? I might just pull a queen. Oh god, I have to give him cards too. What is it, young man? You seem troubled. If anything is wrong, please tell me what the problem is. I'll make a toast. An excellent idea. A toast. I think he pocketed the aces because he has that Keplinger's cheating device. Who's the lucky soul we should drink to? I don't know what he means here. Do I point at Keplinger because he is cheating, or do I point to the Comte because I did give him the best hand? I'm lost too, Ewan. I mean, I'll point to Keplinger because he's cheating. I agree. A little too lucky, some might say. Throw your glass on the floor, lad, now! But what about the money? Oh, God. Oh, oh Lord. We're gonna make a big fuss. I mean, the man said it, so we're doing it. What is the meaning of this? It means you're a cheat. And a rather messy one. If you move or scream, I'll reveal the aces in your pocket to everyone here. He stole my aces! He stole my aces! He took all the aces out of the deck. How and when? Including those gendarmes who've been wondering what we're up to. Give us all your money and you can avoid the galley. Oh, damn, the monies. I think he's going to be pissed at me for life. I must say, my young friend, you astonish me. You behave with great speed and good intuition. We'll conquer Paris together, you'll see. No one will get in our way now. Santé! Cheers. I dropped my glass on the ground, though. Wow. That was so alarming. That was so frightening to scan through that deck twice. I'm gonna go talk to Aurelio. There's somebody else new at camp? I'm gonna read our little summary about this inn visit. Today we played against Keplinger. He is a cheat, and a very untalented one at that. I feel weighed down by the memories of all those we have swindled. Not even the comp's praise can fix my sour mood. I am a world away from the boy I once was. In fact, I have done a drawing of Mrs. P so I don't forget her. Oh, that's very sad. I'm gonna go talk to, Oh, I'm not here. We're gonna go back to the Cascaro camp. What in the world? That was so intense. Because he was getting very mad. Let's see what's going on outside. I'll talk to Aurelio about this. Happy. Concern? Scared? Hesitating? Never mind. I guess Aurelio has nothing to say to me. I'll just give part of my earnings to the camp. And keep about 100, I hope. He always says I have the dark beauty of a hero in a romance. 560, damn! $560 comped? 560, my guy? Okay, I will donate 560. We'll have 300 left. That's a chunky donation. All right. Don't mind giving away cheaters' money anyway. Who would have thought we'd get cheated by a cheater, though? Let's head out. We're going to actually go to Paris now, I think. Potentially. So we went to the theater, didn't we? Yes, we fought the old bag. We can go to a gambling house in Switzerland. Or the Schloss favorite. Let's go to a gambling house in Switzerland. We're heading to Bern. A new gambling house just opened there. I happen to know the owner, John Law de Lauriston. We'll be up against gambling royalty. It's dangerous waters, so we'll have to keep things safe and simple. We'll repeat the tobacco box trick that we used on Ravenau's ship to Corsica. First, you need to steal a look at our opponent's cards using the Shiner Glimpse. So we have our tobacco box there, and we kind of wave our opponent's cards over it so we can see what the suit and face value is of that card. And then we flick it over to them. Before you signal the highest card with the pinch and drop signal, right? Nothing you haven't done before. I'm happy for us to skip the rehearsal. I'll rehearse it. Hey, Centauri, good to see you. A sensible choice. Give one to him. Oh, we just gotta give this one to him. And then one to our friend here that is not a card I care about. And one to me. One to us. One... Be less suspicious. I need to be way less suspicious. Oh my god, I can't. I have no idea what that was. It could have been an ace. I hope we get an actual face card. Queen of... I don't know. I hope he gets something higher than a queen. He's not. He's not. I don't know. Well. Nope. However, that was the queen, though. Nope. Let's try that one again. Alright. The Comte. For my friend here, it's just a 4. And then over here for me. For the Comte. For my friend. For me. So we're a little bit better at the dealing. For my friend, it's an... Oh, Ace of Club? Club maybe? Ace of Club? Jeez. I gotta be better at checking out the, Oh, that's a King of Hearts, but Ace of Club would beat it. Now, I don't know if it was a club or a spade. I know it was a black suit. It was a spade, but it is an ace. Something went wrong here. Yeah. I think we're good, though. I think we're good. I just need to be better at checking out the suit. The mirror thing is slick, right? It's our little tobacco box. Or I think it is the Comte's tobacco box. I think I can see the spire of Baron's Cathedral. We must be getting close. That was one of the first things I saw when I saw this game advertised for the first time. I think it was like 1 or 2 years ago. Is the little mirror trick. That is so cool, honestly. That's what got me hooked on this game. I was like, that's not just cheating. That's highfalutin cheating. Look at all these fancy wigs. Damn. John Law sounds really familiar to me. I should write John Law Enlightenment. Oh, he was a Scottish economist who distinguished money, a means of exchange, from national wealth dependent on trade. How about that? John Law killed a man in a duel, brought the first paper money to France, and became one of the richest people in the world. Huh. The Comte de Saint-Germain, you here in my casino? I couldn't miss the opportunity of visiting your new endeavor. We have a few players today that would love to play against you. Please pick an easy table. Please, an easy table for me. Like Mr. Lustig here behind me. Let's see who Victor Lustig is. Victor Lustig. Con artist. Victor Lustig is a highly skilled con artist from Austria-Hungary who undertook a criminal career that involved conducting scams across Europe and the United States in the early 20th century. Lustig is widely regarded as one of the most notorious con artists of all time and is infamous for being the man who sold the Eiffel Tower twice and for conducting the Romanian box scheme. What's this Eiffel Tower scheme? I have no idea. He convinced men that the upkeep of the Eiffel Tower is becoming too much for Paris and that the French government wished to sell it for scrap. But because such a deal would be controversial and likely spark public outcry, nothing could be disclosed until all the details were thought out. Wow. He sold the Eiffel Tower. You've heard it. Tell me about it, Centauri. Your shoulder was so tight today gaming by Pharaoh, you had to dig your massager out from the basement. And your mood is so much better now. But now your other shoulder's complaining. The bad shoulder and the good shoulder switch places. You gotta even it up on both sides gaming by Pharaoh. Whenever you, like, massage one side, you gotta do the other side. My mom taught me that. It helps keep things balanced, you know? I'm your humble servant, Mr. Lustig. I look forward to this game. So this guy's a con artist? Beware, young man. I don't know what game your master's playing, but I will watch you. Oh, he's watching me. Oh. So we're gonna cheat a cheat out of their money. Let's start low. I think you said what you were gonna say. He tricked people into thinking it was a private deal. So clever. I forget what cheat we're doing. Oh, okay. This. I need to not screw this up. That's just a 7 of diamonds. We don't care. On to the Comte. My friend over here, that's a 6 of clubs. I don't care. Jack of clubs. Jack of clubs. The Jack is in the club now. The Jack is in the club now. Queen of spades. That was incredibly suspicious. Queen of spades. Queen of spades. That was so shady. Okay, queen of spades. So, okay. Confirm. And you make the queen bow. Got the money. No! Something wrong, Mr. Lustig? Chances of fickle muse? Shall we use a new deck, maybe? Of course. Interesting. I wonder if he is going to cheat this deck somehow. Okay, 1 to our pal here. A 5 of hearts, I don't care. What you like about that guy who sold the Eiffel Tower thing is how he made them think he was on the level. Is that he stalled the deal hinting at a bribe. So he was about to con all that money and to get them to trust him. Then he held out for a bribe, right? He got the money on top of the money. Incredible. I don't think he's had any good cards yet. Oh, Ace of Clubs. Okay, I don't need to look at anything else. Ace of Clubs, that's fine. Ace of Clubs. Nothing's going to beat Ace of Clubs. So if we just remember Ace and Club, we're good. And he won't get suspicious of me. It's nice when the ace is dealt early. You don't have to remember 50 other different cards. Ace of clubbies. Okay, there it is. We're going to hold it high and drop it low. Voila. Eh? We had the right suit, the right ace, but he cheated. So he won. A loss, I'm quite taken aback. The poor boy is shocked too. Go take a walk, lad, but pour me a glass before you leave, won't you? Let me help you, Dad. That's the last of the wine. Go get us a new bottle while you're away. These aren't our cards. Go examine the deck. I'm sure it's been tampered with. Oh, Christ alive. The examining the deck part. What do I do? What do I pick? Oh, God. What do I pick? Am I picking? Oh, I didn't discreetly paint their backs. Okay, okay, okay. Ace. Ah, he's cheated. Lesh, not only have we sharked some cards, we're playing with some real sharks. This is my second cheater today. We had Keplinger, who invented this like sleeve that you put cards in, and he took all the aces out of the deck. And we called him out on it in front of a bunch of gendarmes and police. And he gave up all his money. Chloe, thank you so much for the 42 months. We're getting cheated. You're awesome, Chloe. And you're neat. You're pretty neat and awesome. It makes sense that as you play better gamblers, you also encounter more cheaters, right? And I have to recognize how they're cheating, Mira. They're cheating in a way that's completely different than my cheating way. So I need like something to write this down on. We found out earlier in this game, by the way, that the King of France had a secret baby with Sophie Daubeny, and that baby is us. The baby was born mute and then raised in an inn in Pau, France. And guess where we got found at the beginning of this game? Alrighty. So when it's a diamond like this, and it's got 2 dots in the center, that's an ace. Okay. You know, back when I was serving as a general, in the military. We used to say that a signal system was only as strong as the memory of the soldiers. After all, it only takes one bad apple to spoil the barrel. Does he want me to ruin his signal system? Should I mark some baby cards? Should I mark like a 2 with the ace sign? I'm not sure I understand what you're telling us, or why you must shout while doing so. My apologies, I often rely on metaphor to paint a clear picture. Where's the wine? Does he want me to double cheat? Oh, should I? If you had a YouTube channel, I could totally post a video of this game with a thumbnail of me being like, this speedrunner is caught cheating. Wow. Cheating on Twitch? It's just me going. Or like hiding in shame or something. You're at the end of the work week, Chloe, so you're obviously doing amazing. Of course, and you're Chloe, so of course you're amazing. I hope you're well. And you too, Lesh. I hope you're doing well today too. What is this game? It's about being French and cheating at cards. You know I love poker, Chloe. But I don't know how to cheat. And this game has forced me to learn. What do we do here? Are we going to muss up his system? Or are we gonna make our own system? What the hell am I gonna do? What do y'all think I should do at this point? Do you think I should... Like, I'm fully willing to take feedback, honestly, at this point, because I'm not sure if I should mark a bunch of low cards as aces. So this guy thinks he's getting an ace. I guess then I could also mark my cards as good, so I know what I'm giving my guy. But I can only paint a certain few cards. You can take reaction thumbnails of the camera that you'd be streaming with for going live and not realizing it. Right? You'd be like, wow, you caught me a candid photo. Let's see. This Jack. Oh, he's not very clever. He just put 2 dots on all the good cards. So I'm gonna put a little, oh, wait, I can't mark these. Hold on, what the frick? Jack has also got 2 dots too. What the heck? Okay, so they really do want me to paint some low cards or something. It's gonna be at the bottom because it's low. Oh lord, they did not like that. The game did not like that, actually. Oh, I just got 2 X's. Oh, you're back with the wine. Pour me a glass, lad. So this might be difficult for me. It's my 7 o'clock alarm as well. Frick. Jesus. Okay, after I fail this, maybe I'll just get shot and die. Time to deal. Whoops. Jeez. That's just 8. What am I doing? Goofing up here. I'm getting all nervous and antsy. I'm nervous as hell. It's a king of clubs. Okay, he's got a king of clubs, and I was doing that very badly. You're doing well. You're chilling on a nice rainy day. Well, that's lovely. Oh, ace of diamonds. Okay, so no other card matters. He has an ace of diamonds. Ace of diamonds. Ace of diamonds. Okay. Diamond. Eighth. We lost again. No, this is unacceptable. I must leave. What? Already? I don't enjoy the pace being set by these two newcomers. Now, if you excuse me, I really must leave. What? It's most unlike Mr. Lustig to depart so early into the night. In his rush, he forgot his earnings. Something's amiss, and I don't care to hear about it. This is a respectable house. It's time for you two to leave. I'll take those earnings. Oh. We didn't even write about it. Weird. It was weird. Oh. Well, it's 7, so I should probably take a break for the evening. And then I can ask y'all what you want to do next. If you want to keep up with Card Shark, I'd absolutely love to keep playing. Or I could switch to Stardew, or we could play Yakuza, or I could play some more Fire Emblem demo. We'll just watch a bunch of supports. No, I won't do that. We'll do that when the game comes out. But for now, you let me know what you want to see when I come back from the break. And I will go get some kind of snack type deal. I'm not really sure what we're going to do. What's that, Lesh? What could possibly you want to suggest? Could it be Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed MMO? I think I'd rather dedicate a whole day to that. You might make dinner as well. Okay. What's for dinner? I think... Oh my god, I have Chinese food. Oh my god. I have some Mongolian beef downstairs. I was just wondering, what am I gonna make? We have nothing in the house. Mongolian beef it is. I'll return with the big old bowl of beef. Be back soon.